April is a monumental month for First Liberty, and this has been a monumental year. We've never had 4 cases at the Supreme Court in the same year. OSHA case, which of course we got a victory, the Seals case, the Coach Kennedy case, and even the school choice case. But this month is really special. Of course, the highlight of this month is the Coach Kennedy case. This is a case that's been almost 7 years in the making. Coach Kennedy finally gets his day in court. This is going to be a monumental precedent, really a landmark decision, because there's never been a decision at the Supreme Court in the history of our country on the religious freedoms of teachers or coaches. This is going to make a lot of difference. On April 14th, we're actually going to have First Liberty Live with the best appellate argument at the Supreme Court in the country, Paul Clement, who is arguing our case. Paul's been a friend for many years. We have the very best who's going to be on the Supreme Court. We're going to have an interview and you're going to get to see him before the argument. Then on the day of the argument, April 25th, and I would ask you to put this on your prayer list now and be praying, but on April 25th, you're going to get to listen to the argument live. You're going to get to see, we're going to talk about what's going to happen. You're going to get to listen live to the argument, and then I'm going to talk about what you just heard afterwards to try to update you on where we are. And then, of course, the court a few days later is going to go into a room, and those 9 justices are going to make a decision. And by the end of June, we're going to have a decision. So this is all going to happen very quickly. April is key. It's something to be watching and be praying before we even get to that point. Of course, another thing about April is something from 2 years ago. As we come upon Easter, it's a reminder that 2 years ago, exactly, we had the On Fire Christian Church. This is when we were in the middle of COVID, middle of a pandemic. There was no precedent in the history of our country, and churches and synagogues were being shut down all across the country until that case, which we filed on Good Friday. And before Easter Sunday, we had the first win in the country in a federal court saying that this country still stands on religious freedom. A great thing to remember. In fact, thank you, everybody who was a part of that, everybody who prayed, sent in resources. That's part of why we have the religious freedom we have, because people are willing to stand. So as we come to this Easter, it's a great remembrance of that. So I would encourage you this month, make sure you go to firstliberty.org. If you're not getting the emails each month or getting information, that's where all the information is on the cases, on everything else. Make sure you're subscribed to firstlibertylive.com, because you don't want to miss the argument at the Supreme Court. You don't want to miss the interview with Paul Clement, former Solicitor General of the United States, who's arguing our case. It's a great time. It's a really exciting time, and please be in prayer. And I hope you have a wonderful Easter. God bless you.